What up? I'm Josh Paulson and welcome to Your Story Now. The last technique we will be looking at today is the OL technique. And what this is going to do is going to take one of our concepts and it is going to ask, what would this look like 100 years in the past or far ahead in the future? So let's take one of these ideas. I'm going to go with ghost llama. What would a ghost llama look like, say, in the Old West? So it could be a ghost town of llamas. It could be, maybe he is very proper. It's a very proper llama. Or maybe we decide, and yeah, we can do all sorts of things. It's, again, what comes to mind. We might think, well, old-fashioned, well, what about monocles? I mean, monocles are pretty awesome. Maybe we would think about llama going even further back. So let's think about it in, say, I'm trying to think of something that's not dark, because I'm thinking of all these historical times like the French Revolution, World War II, which you could do. Just feels kind of dark to go there right now. But you know what, let's go there. Let's go World War II llama. If you're looking for a really ridiculous story. Or then, and I'm going to step away from that now, I'm going to go to, and really if you're brainstorming alone, do whatever dark stuff you want. It's just that for the sake of the videos, I'd rather not. So let's look at something else. So this is where I'm going to use the opposite method because I am going in this direction, and for the sake of my story, I'm not really interested in going in this direction. So let's go opposite of World War II llama, and why don't we go with party llama? And then I'm going to go back to the old technique. So party llama, an old party llama, could be a swing llama, dancing to swing. It could be a old jazz, or it could be an old hip-hop llama. It could be an old car llama. It could be that we have a llama that was into Renaissance painting. A great artist, if we want to go further back in the past. Or it could be Greek philosopher llama. Very readable text. So the idea here is to take a concept and put it way into the past. Now, it's called the old technique, but you could also put it far into the future. So let's say that we want to take our llama again, and rather than the past, our ghost llama. And now we didn't stick with ghost, but let's just keep moving and brainstorming. Let's say that we want to move ghost llama into the future. So it could be a cyborg llama. It could be a computer llama. Maybe it turns out that in our futuristic cyberpunk world that llamas are the best animals to use for computers, so they have llamas hooked up to machines, which is kind of sad. But here we're coming up with different ideas going from the future, going from the past, and our whole idea is to just develop out more ideas to see what we can come up with and see if any of those inspire any stories. Now, as I mentioned, this is very misdirected. If you're trying to make a noir story, having ghost llama and cyborg llama is probably not going to get you there. So in the next videos, we're going to be talking about targeted brainstorming, and we can still use some of these techniques, but rather than going in any direction, we are going to set our direction more clearly.